If you truly believe that you're the best at what you do, being the best kept secret on the internet is not a flex, it's selfish as fuck. Let's talk about it. My name's Letice Hudson. I have sold over $2 million online in my own company and my own business. And today I got some shit to say. I'm a yapper, so giddy up, get your popcorn, grab some water, your tea, or some wine, whatever your preference is, and let's get to the root of this because at the end of the day, y'all, you keep saying that you want more. You want to make more money. You want to travel more. You want to save more. You want to pay off your debt. You want to invest more. You want all these things, but you are so okay with sitting in the corner of the internet where nobody is looking for you, right? Because if I didn't send for you, don't come for me. So at the end of the day, if you are sending for things, sending for people, sending for your audience, they will come for you, but they can't come to you. You are not available for them, which means you have to post the content. Okay. Now let's talk about posting the content. You guys have heard this before. It's nothing new. It's not something like mind blowing. Oh my God. But I'm about to change your mind about posting content. Here's what I know to be true. I've been creating content in some way, shape, or form since 2014. That ages me a little bit, but we don't have to go there. I still look young, the melanin. At the end of the day, you are sitting here hiding behind your gifts in fear that someone's going to judge you. Let them. That somebody's going to try to cancel you. Try it. Do you see how many people have tried to be canceled? You see, like, oh, I'm not going to go to with specific examples, but like they've tried to cancel certain people multiple times and they still make millions of dollars, right? And if you are in integrity and doing what you need to do, you're going to be just fine. But you're not going to be fine if you keep hiding behind these fears and these doubts. There are men, there are women, there are non-binary humans that need your help, but they can't get your help if they cannot find you. So no, it's not just about posting the content, but it is in the same breath. It's about posting the content that comes from your soul. It's about posting the content and saying what you have to say with your full chest. No more unpopular opinion, but, and the list goes on, but, and y'all may not want to hear this, but like, who gives a shit? Like, use your full chest. Say what you have to say, because there are going to be people that don't like you. There are going to be people that don't agree with you. There are going to be people that think you're full of it. Like, there's going to be people like that, far and few between, honey. But there's going to be people that don't agree with you. You don't agree with. You probably don't even agree with what I'm saying. Everything in this one video. I don't care to the point where it's going to hold me back from securing my livelihood and my family's livelihood. I don't care that damn much, right? I'm not going to sit here and say I'm some like walls up person that can't care and doesn't have any feelings. So I'm very emotional. I'm a woman. Of course I am. Right. That is the essence of feminine being of a woman. But what I'm not going to do is sit here and allow old stories from my childhood or from Jenny's mom in eighth grade at the freaking show choir. I'm just not going to allow those stories to play in my mind. So you have to make a decision because y'all are playing a lot way too small and you have way too much bigness inside of here and inside of here, but you're playing so small because you'd rather sit and care about what other people think. That is selfish behavior because you're caring more about what they think about you, which is a thought about you. So you're being selfish. So you get unselfish by saying, bump all of this. You get unselfish by giving yourself grace and knowing that, like, it's okay that you're not perfect. It's okay that you don't know everything that you want to do. I read this brilliant post today by Alan Sentenik. I'm going to try to find it and link it below in this video if I remember. He talks about I can't not actually being real. It's either I don't want to or I don't know how to. I can't isn't actually real because you have the desire for a reason. You may not have the knowledge or the wherewithal, or you may just not have the desire that you thought you did because maybe you're trying to live somebody else's life that's not even yours. So you have to get real with yourself. I thought that was so freaking brilliant because at the end of the day, it's either you don't want to, which is I don't want it bad enough, right? Or I don't know how to. So you can solve it. You either tell yourself and create your own momentum to get the thing, or you learn how to do the thing that you want to do. There's no if, ands, or buts about it. At one point, we couldn't walk, so you learned how to walk. At one point, you didn't know how to use the bathroom. You learned how to use the bathroom. At one point, you didn't know how to read. You learned how to read. At some point, you didn't know how to put your bill on auto pay. You learned how to put it on auto pay. You can do the things that you want to do. You just have to decide to get rid of all distractions. You have to decide that you are worth every ounce of energy you're pouring back into yourself. Because here's what I know to be true. Most of my clients are already full-time in their business, but some of them aren't. But I would say about 70, 80% of my clients are full-time in their business. And I look at the people, and not my clients, but just people in general, that are so happy and satisfied to go work 40, 50 hours a week for somebody else, but they're unwilling to do even a third of that in their own business, make it make sense. I don't work with people like that, but I just see out in the ecosphere and I'm just like, I don't understand, right? I get trauma, I get fear, I get self-doubt, I get self-sabotage. But at some point, you have to be sick of your own shit, and you don't have to hit rock bottom, but you have to be sick of your own shit to know enough is enough. So there's nothing to wait for. There's nothing to get ready for. You just can't be the best kept secret on the internet anymore. Because if you are, here's the thing, the dollars are going to be spent whether they get spent with you or somebody else. The dollars will be spent, honey. So there's a reason why some people shop at Target and some people shop at Walmart. There's a reason why some people shop at Amazon and some people shop local. You spend your dollars where you find value, just like your audience will spend their dollars where they find value. So if you're not giving any value, they're not going to spend their dollars. And it's not even value. It's about transformation. It's about education. It's about hitting them so deep in their soul that they can't help but look. They can't even look away, not one time, because they know that life would be far worse, and not from a savior complex, but life would be far worse without having your offer in their life. So you have to get that conviction about yourself, because you can't expect other people to have it until you have it. And here's a beautiful thing. You create the momentum. You have free fucking will. That's the beautiful thing about being a human being. You have free will. I have free will. Outside has free will. Everybody has free will for the most part. So you have free will to change your life right now. You can literally, this is how you change your life. Take a piece of paper, take a pencil. Yes, write it down. Don't put it on your notes app. Don't put it on your computer. Write a piece of paper. I want you to say, I'm changing my life starting today. Here's the first 3 things I'm going to do, right? And then I want you to write everything else about your life that you want to change. We write everything else about your business that you want to change. We write everything else about your body that you want to change, if you want to change your body, if you want to change your mindset, if you want to change your relationship with your partner, your spouse, with your kids. You are the momentum. Momentum doesn't just happen. You create it. So if your business is slow right now because the Instagram reach, fuck the reach. Go figure out how to get reach. You know how to do it. Run ads. Even if it's $5 a day, $10 a day, $15 a day. You can afford DoorDash, you can afford ads. If you're like, well, nobody's buying, give them a reason to fucking buy. Give them a reason to buy. Tell them your story. Tell them how your process has changed your life and how it can change theirs. Give them a reason to buy. When you are sold out on your offers and your values and your beliefs, everything changes. The world will fall at your feet and people will be in your DMs so fast, faster than you could take off your clothes after you just ate a 5-star dinner, honey. We all know them steak dinners that be fire, but you come home, you got to get up out them clothes. Okay. That's how quick we want people to come into your DMs, right? So if you are doing things in your business and it's not working, you need to do the opposite. If you're doing things in your health and fitness that are not working, you need to do the opposite. Okay. In your business, I'll use that for an example, right? If you're posting on Instagram 3 times a week, this doesn't mean that you need to post more. Maybe facts of the matter is that the type of content you're posting is not working. Okay. So go find 10 creators that are in your same space. Study them like you've never studied before. Study like your life's on the line, because it is. Study them and then figure out what you are an expert at to talk about. Make it your own. Film in a different background. Film in your car. Talk to the camera like you're a human being. Stop trying to make it so prim and proper. Stop trying to edit every little bit. Stop trying to have the fanciest hook. Just talk to people. Share how you can help them and watch your life change. Watch your life change. So momentum breeds momentum. You can push the gas in your life at any time, just like you can push the brake, you can push the gas. Okay. I love you guys. And again, it's not a flex being the best kept secret. The flex is getting your word out there and being the yapper that you are. And Ty Lopez talked about this, and I made an Instagram reel about it today. He talked about this. He said, the silent entrepreneur in 2025 will be irrelevant by 2027. So if you're not showing up, if you're not putting your name out there, if you're not creating your own table, I don't give a damn if somebody's not giving you a table, go create your own. That's been my whole life. And I'm proud of it. And I'm finally getting the tables handed to me. Okay. But it's because I've put in the work. So there's no point of being jealous or being spiteful or being envious of other people. And I invite you to look at that feeling too. Jealousy and envy. Envy is a little bit more aggressive, but jealousy, that invites you to say that's something that you want or you desire. Now you got to shift it into something that you want and then taking the action. And you get there by just making a decision that, hey, I want to lose 15 pounds. Great. I want to sign 5 clients this month. Great. Have the fucking audacity. Okay. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. If you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know. What are you working on in your business? What are you changing? what's got to change right now, not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Okay. And be sure to follow me on Instagram too. That's where I'm always yapping. But I love you guys. Send me a DM if you found this helpful, comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.